And here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people.
Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's made its way to him. He's going to be quick to recover this. And again! Has a look and plays it forward.
Boca Juniors would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Now it's Batistuta. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was... And Batistuta! Goal! Boca Juniors! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And here's Batistuta, takes a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And they've got a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres. Now it's Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the finish! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had it taken off him. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He was quick to react. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Boca Juniors certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
To say the least.
Boca Juniors in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. This is Batistuta. promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Face-to-face with... There's the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He's had it nicked away. Boca Juniors come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Szoboszlai. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is a little undercooked. Boca Juniors do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he will... Batistuta! In with the challenge. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Messi!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, it's Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series. Shot, surely! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
How decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Number 7. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field. Number 29. Number 8.
Decent chance! He scores! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer after 80 minutes is number 5.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Upamecano, Szoboszlai, and it's Messi. welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent.
For that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, that's fabulous. Just too much on that. Oh, that was vital. Ryan. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Surely now! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Pedri. Boca Juniors still without a single shot on target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vasquez. And he's in on goal. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's a pretty loose pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Batistuta. Pedri. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Crosses it in. He's got two. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through. And they've got rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Stood up well to him there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Boca Juniors. Number 23, Marquinhos.
And we're underway again.
Number 21.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Esteban. Number 14.
It's a promising position. Now it's crossed in. He gets big! He scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really... I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Raul. That's very neat. Last-ditch defense. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Out to the right. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Raul. Olise! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for a
Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Number 15.
McAllister duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Lovely ball, shoots! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Threads one in. Now it's Zelarayan. Boca Juniors must do something here and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Played out towards the right wing. Boca Juniors are running out of time to save themselves. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Added minute has been indicated.
Zelarayan. And we're done. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Cristiano Ronaldo engages and forces him off the ball. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, isn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability.
Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a sharp pass. And this is Messi. That's a decent clearance. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. interception. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. This is Batistuta. Big chance! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And here's Pedri. Fiore. Ambitious ball here. Messi, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Eric Garcia. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Massaro. Fiore. He could be in here. He has a... It's Asa! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
After 43 minutes is
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Ronaldo with the short one. Great chance! That has been knocked clear. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
substitution.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Serginho. Now Fiore. Nice looking ball. That looks a cracking ball. Alonso! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Serginho. Massaro stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doué gets into a good position. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's De Bruyne. And the finish! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Number 15, Kevin De Bruyne.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's a sharp little ball here. Over to the left. Can he get onto this? And the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he's there to belt it away. Distributed tidily. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Could try cutting inside here. Chance for a shot! That's really well cleared. Fiore. Looking for the run. He's onside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's away. Batistuta. Goes for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Massaro.
Well, there is some activity
Number
down on the
22,
touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 20,
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very...
And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able...
Batistuta! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Great ball if he can get shapes to shoot. He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager
takes a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again, and the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Boca Juniors have scored 2 quick goals here. Pinches it off him. He's going for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
In with the challenge. Batistuta. Kupchu is always looking to break lines. He's tried one! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. This is Batistuta. Well, that is asking for trouble. This is Batistuta. And he shoots! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Boca Juniors are... Brahim Diaz looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
As for their opponents, a long way from that.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's made its way to
That
him.
was lovely, that.
Takes a shot. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
There's the shot! No, that's just wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mbappe has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Does shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's played it in, and the shot! And he hits the net. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 58 minutes is
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Batistuta.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that was never going to make it. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eric Garcia. He's had it nicked away.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a lovely neat pass. And it's Kukcu. Out to the right. Eric Garcia. Good ball, good take. Real chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 49. Number
There is
20.
some activity down on the
Coming on
touchline.
field.
It seems there's going to be a
Number
change.
10. Number 45. Will be 3 minutes added time.
And that is that. Boca Juniors, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are... Tries a shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Batistuta! Rodri. That's rather hopeful. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Pedri clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Perisic gets into a good position. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Just eases him off the ball. Brahim shapes to shoot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri. Played back in, and he's in on goal. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Saudi Arabia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kimmich. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Jordan Henderson. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. DiMarco. Perisic. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Kukçu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Batistuta. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played, well played. Perisic. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're off again.
Number 20.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rudiger. Coming on the field.
It's Batistuta.
Number 5. Mbappe. Number 14. Robert Lewandowski. Number
And
17.
Batistuta! Oh, glorious! That team goal!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nacho tries to play it through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. They've played it short. Crosses in, it climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.